You wake up one morning and something feels off. Not pain, not illness, just a quiet fading you can't explain. The spark you once trusted isn't there. Your body feels slower, your energy dimmer, and in those private moments you wonder if time has quietly taken something away. For so many men over 60, this becomes a silent burden. But what if the truth was far more hopeful? What if the answer wasn't locked in another prescription, another risky procedure, or another empty promise, but hidden in something so ordinary it's probably sitting in your kitchen right now? I'm Dr. Maya Kapoor, and today I want to share with you how one simple powder, baking soda, can help restore circulation, boost stamina, balance hormones, and even bring back a glow of confidence you thought was fading. Stay with me because these science-backed hacks may surprise you. Let's begin with the first shift, your mornings. Many men tell me they wake up already tired, sluggish, and behind before the day even starts. That changes when you add just half a teaspoon of baking soda to a glass of water on an empty stomach. This tiny adjustment sets your body's pH back into balance, reduces hidden inflammation, and kickstarts your metabolism before your first meal. Studies in the Journal of Immunology have shown that baking soda can regulate immune response, ease acidity, and improve digestion, all of which translate into sharper focus, less fatigue, and better stamina. Within days, bloating eases and energy rises. After a week or two, many men feel more resilient, more awake, even before coffee. And over time, heart health, hydration, and recovery improve naturally. It's like reminding your body how to run smoothly again, starting from the moment you wake. But mornings are just the beginning. Circulation is the lifeline of a man's health. When blood doesn't move freely, energy dips, recovery drags, and let's be honest, intimacy suffers. Weak circulation means weak performance, both in the gym and in the bedroom. That's where one overlooked ritual makes a difference. A warm bath with half a cup of baking soda and half a cup of Epsom salt. This isn't just relaxation, it's transformation. The warm water opens vessels, the minerals clear toxins, and oxygen-rich blood flows back into the areas that need it most. A 2020 study in the Journal of Applied Physiology confirmed that bicarbonate baths improve vascular function and raise nitric oxide levels, critical for stamina, recovery, and yes, confidence where it matters most. Beyond circulation, this soak reduces stress hormones, calms sore joints, and restores hydration at a cellular level. After a few soaks, stress melts, muscles loosen, and sleep deepens. You step out not just relaxed, but recharged, lighter, stronger, more alive. And this brings us to something deeper: testosterone, the hormone that fuels strength, energy, and drive. Modern life, poor diets, constant stress, environmental toxins chip away at it. Low testosterone shows up as fatigue, weak muscle growth, slower recovery, and fading confidence. But you can fight back with a simple mixture. Half a teaspoon of baking soda blended with a tablespoon of raw apple cider vinegar in water. This duo detoxifies the liver, balances blood sugar, and optimizes digestion, creating the perfect internal environment for testosterone to thrive. Research in the International Journal of Endocrinology found that apple cider vinegar improves insulin sensitivity and lowers cortisol, two major enemies of testosterone. Pair that with baking soda's anti-inflammatory effects, and you've got a daily tonic for raw vitality. The payoff? More strength, quicker recovery, clearer focus, and a renewed confidence in daily life and intimacy alike. It's not hype, it's biology working in your favor. Already you can see how small daily shifts, drinking, soaking, combining, start to ripple into larger changes. Energy no longer crashes. Recovery feels smoother. Confidence rises. And yet, we're only getting started. Because what comes next isn't just about stamina, it's about unlocking the molecule of life itself, the one that decides whether oxygen flows like a river through your body or trickles like a weak stream. And most men over 60 are running low on it without even realizing. That molecule I mentioned is nitric oxide, the silent signal that tells your blood vessels to open wide, carrying oxygen and nutrients everywhere your body needs. It's the reason some men in their 60s still move with power and stamina, while others feel drained by the smallest effort. Poor diet, stress, and age quietly drain nitric oxide reserves. But the fix is simpler than most realize. Combine half a teaspoon of baking soda with the juice of half a fresh lemon in a glass of water. The lemon floods your system with vitamin C and antioxidants, while the baking soda balances acidity and improves oxygen transport. Together, they create a surge of nitric oxide that revitalizes circulation from your muscles to your most private areas. In just days, soreness eases, energy steadies, and breathing feels clearer. After a few weeks, stamina and recovery are no longer uphill battles. They become your natural rhythm again. Still, even the best circulation means little if your energy fizzles out too soon. Some men seem to last for hours, whether at work, in the gym, or in moments of intimacy, while others burn out quickly. The secret isn't luck, it's fuel. That's where baking soda meets coconut oil. Mix half a teaspoon of baking soda with a spoonful of cold-pressed coconut oil, and you've created a clean-burning energy source. Coconut oil is rich in MCTs, healthy fats that feed your brain, stabilize hormones, and fuel endurance. Baking soda reduces lactic acid buildup, keeping fatigue from cutting you short. A study in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research confirmed that MCT significantly improves stamina and testosterone output. Combined with the pH balancing power of baking soda, this duo becomes a secret weapon for steady energy that lasts all day. The effect? Sharper focus, reduced joint pain, deeper sleep, and confidence that you'll have the strength when it counts. But energy isn't just about muscles. Stress quietly robs more men of vitality than age itself. High cortisol, the stress hormone, suppresses testosterone, raises blood pressure, and leaves you drained and moody. That's why one of the simplest but most overlooked rituals is a baking soda foot soak before bed. Just half a cup dissolved in warm water, 20 to 30 minutes before sleep, signals your nervous system to let go. Your feet absorb the alkalinity, tension melts away, and your body shifts into calm. A 2020 study in the Journal of Integrative Medicine showed alkaline soaks reduce stress, improve circulation, and enhance sleep quality. By your second or third soak, nights feel deeper and mornings start brighter. Within weeks, hormones start to rebalance, recovery quickens, and the man you thought was gone returns in the mirror. Now, let's turn to something fiery and surprising: ginger. This humble root is more than a spice. It's a natural vasodilator, meaning it helps blood vessels expand. When paired with baking soda, the effect is remarkable. Brew a hot cup of ginger tea, stir in a quarter teaspoon of baking soda, and you've created a circulation booster that warms your body from the inside out. Patients like George, 68, tell me it's the first time in years their hands and feet felt warm and alive again. Research in the Journal of Cardiovascular Pharmacology confirms ginger significantly raises nitric oxide production and enhances cardiovascular health. The bonus? Ginger reduces joint pain, supports digestion, and boosts mental clarity. Within a week of this daily ritual, men often describe feeling more alert, more responsive, and more in tune with their bodies, both in everyday life and in intimate moments. Of course, with renewed circulation and energy comes the need for proper recovery. After 60, pushing your body without supporting it is like driving a car on empty. Eventually, something breaks down. That's why a simple post-workout tonic of half a teaspoon of baking soda and a pinch of mineral-rich sea salt in water works wonders. Exercise builds up lactic acid, leaving you sore and stiff. Baking soda neutralizes that acid, while sea salt replenishes lost electrolytes. Studies show athletes who use this combo recover faster and perform better in their next workout. For men over 60, it's the difference between waking up achy and dragging through the day, or rising with energy, ready to move again. Add this to your routine 2 or 3 times a week, and you'll notice soreness fades quicker. Your joints feel freer, and your stamina doesn't dip the day after exertion. So far, we've talked about restoring balance inside your body through mornings, soaks, tonics, and mindful rituals. But what about the system that often goes overlooked? The gut. Because no matter what you do for your muscles or hormones, if digestion falters, energy and intimacy falter too. That's where the next hack comes in, and it's one many men dismiss until they try it. Your gut is the hidden command center of your health. When it struggles, when bloating, sluggish digestion, or irregularity set in, your whole body feels the weight. Testosterone dips, energy fades, and even your mood can sink. That's why I recommend what I call the digestive reset shot. Mix 1 teaspoon of raw apple cider vinegar with half a teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of water. Drink it before your largest meal of the day or in the morning on an empty stomach. Apple cider vinegar wakes up digestion, stimulates bile flow, and fights harmful bacteria. Baking soda reduces excess acidity afterward, balancing the environment for smoother absorption. Within days, men notice lighter stomachs, reduced bloating, and more stable energy. Within weeks, cravings drop, nutrient absorption improves, and vitality feels renewed from the inside out. But digestion isn't the only system that needs a wake-up call. Libido, the desire and ability to connect, depends on circulation, hormones, and oxygen flow working together. Here's a powerful way to bring them into sync. A morning elixir of 1/4 cup beet juice, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and the juice of half a lemon in water. Beets are rich in nitrates that convert to nitric oxide, opening vessels and directing blood flow to the areas men worry about most. Baking soda balances pH, ensuring oxygen flows efficiently, while lemon adds antioxidants that protect vessel walls and support testosterone production. Within a week, many men describe sharper energy and clearer focus. Within 2 weeks, responsiveness and desire return in ways they thought were gone. After a month, mornings feel like an invitation, not a reminder of loss. Now, let's not forget the lungs, the true gatekeepers of stamina. As men age, lung capacity quietly shrinks. Breathing feels shorter, workouts drain faster, even intimacy can leave you winded. Yet, a simple tonic of warm water, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and a squeeze of lemon, paired with 5 minutes of slow breathing, can change everything. This practice loosens mucus, reduces airway inflammation, and alkalizes the blood, making oxygen uptake more efficient. Inhale through the nose, hold, then exhale slowly through the mouth while sipping. Do this 3 to 4 times a week. Within sessions, breathing eases. After weeks, stamina grows, brain fog lifts, and your entire system feels lighter, younger, more resilient. Of course, sometimes you want results right now, especially in the bedroom. That's where the intimacy booster comes in. Half a teaspoon of baking soda, a spoonful of raw honey, and a pinch of cayenne pepper in warm water, taken 30 minutes before intimacy. Baking soda prevents fatigue, honey delivers clean energy, and cayenne stimulates blood flow and arousal. It's not about chasing youth. It's about supporting your body so you can be present, confident, and connected. Many men describe the sensation as warmth spreading through their chest and limbs, a signal that their body is ready to respond without fear of fading too soon. And finally, we return to the bigger picture. Baking soda may look ordinary, but hidden in that white powder are simple, powerful levers for energy, recovery, circulation, hormone balance, and confidence. 12 hacks, each backed by science, each grounded in biology, not hype. But here's the truth. None of them matter unless you take action. Reading about them is step 1. Step 2, the real step, is trying, testing, noticing how your body responds. That's where the transformation begins. I've seen men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s light up with new energy just days after starting. I've heard laughter and voices that had grown quiet, felt the relief of men who realized decline was not destiny, and witnessed the joy of partners who felt intimacy return after years of silence. That's the ripple effect of small choices made consistently. You don't need dozens of supplements. You don't need miracle pills from across the ocean. What you need is to believe your body still wants to work for you, and then give it the tools it's asking for. So now I'll ask you a question. Which of these baking soda hacks will you try first? Will it be the morning drink, the relaxing soak, the digestive reset, or the intimacy booster? Drop your answer in the comments. Let's build a brotherhood of men who are tired of giving up, tired of silence, and ready to reclaim their edge. If this message gave you even a spark of hope, hit the like button so it reaches another man who needs to hear it. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and share this with a friend, because sometimes all it takes is one reminder that life is not over. It's just waiting to be lived differently. I'm Dr. Maya Kapoor, and I want you to know your best days are not behind you. They're in the choices you make today. Stay strong, stay curious, and never forget, your body still knows how to rise.